Alright, what's up, man? I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. It's kind of funny to me, so I figured I'll, upload another quick story real quick. Cause like I said, I do little comedic stuff, and I do sports, and I do, you know, just world topics, whatever, right? Prison stories, whatever I think of doing, right? So back again at the house, whatever. This story right here is about one of my little homeboys that was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That grew up with us one day. One day he scared a lot of us. One day, so this story about my little partner. And I can say his name. He was my little homeboy. Little Dave. In Birmingham on my side of town, east side, north side. I don't really too much know about the west side. We wouldn't use the R word when it came to people's thinking. We wouldn't use that R word. We wouldn't even say remedial or crazy or anything like that. We'll say UJV. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all will probably play sports, football, basketball, whatever. You got the varsity team and then you got the junior varsity team. So we'll either say, boy, you JV or girl, you JV, or we'll say, man, you B team. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't 18, but you B team, boy, for real. Like you so crazy, boy, you B team. You know what I'm saying? So Dave with JV, he was shot out. I'm gonna tell you straight like that. He was all the way shot out, right? So this back like this years ago. Little Dave, like this like the 90s, late 90s, probably may have been early 2000s. I don't know, but it's years ago. I know it's over 20 years ago. Little Dave was JV, right? So one day we all sitting around it. We outside now. In my hood, like I said, it was a mix of different gangs, different little cliquish people, different hustlers, whatever. Around whatever. So one day we all out. We really planning like a hood day or something like that. Like we just out talking like, hey man, we're gonna barbecue, man. We're gonna do something. We're gonna throw something, out for the kids, whatever. So it's like 30 of us outside. We all on this one street, right? Street that our elementary school on or whatever in our hood. Our elementary school on this street or whatever. So we on the opposite end of the elementary school. We packed up down there. We just out. People drinking, people smoking. We just having regular old hood time, whatever. Everybody a good time. Everybody doing what they do. We see. We don't really. We see somebody just run real fast, like some of us like to the side, or like it's a group of us outside in the street. We talking, people leaned up on cars, people talking, people having conversations and things like that. And so I'm leaning back on the car, my homeboy, he leaning back on the car, and we see out the corner of our eye somebody run real fast through through like a little cut. You know what I mean? Like they just run real fast through a cut to the opposite street. And we just hear somebody say, hey, hey, hey. Like we hearing this, so what the hell going on? You know what I'm saying? So so right after that, probably about 15 minute pack. We don't think nothing of it because I ain't didn't have them. Don't no gunshots and nothing like that. Don't didn't have. Probably about 15, 20 minutes pass. We see little Dave. Now it's the middle of the summertime. We see little Dave come around the corner from the side he ran down. He walking through that same cut. You gotta understand. I'm from Alabama. In the summertime, it can get up to like 140. It gets real hot sometimes. You know what I mean? So Dave didn't put on Lil Dave didn't put on long sleeve shirt and some long pants, but they pants where they look like shorts. Y'all tell y'all my little partner, hey, my little homeboy shout out, man. But they long shorts. Now he walking, but he walking kind of like he mad. So we laughing and we playing, people talking they junk, talking about the hood, talking about, what just didn't happen, what used to happen, whatever, just regular old stuff. So as they walking past us, he kind of mumbling something out his mouth, but he's saying it loud enough to where he want us to be like, "Hey, Dave, what wrong with you, man? What, you all right, little Dave? Like, what going on?" But as he walking by, he like, now I'm gonna tell y'all, Paul. I'm gonna tell y'all something about little Dave. Little Dave JV, like I said, he didn't know what he wanted to be as far as gang member go. Little Dave used to say he was a GD. The next day, Lil Dave say he a Crip. Depending on who Lil Dave around, he'll never say blood ever. He'll never ever say that. He'll always say he a GD or he a Crip, because that's what he used to hear a lot in the hood, and that's who, I guess who the people around him who we used to look up to or whatever. So as he walking through the hood, Lil Dave, he look over at me. He was like, "I might need you, man. I might need you, man. I might need my boys, man. We don't initially tell Lil Dave like, "Hey, man, come here." We don't sit there. He just walked past us like, But then he kind of stopped and kind of look over at us, and "I might need you, man. I might need you more. I might need my boys, man. They want to play me weak. These F boys want to play me weak." Like that. So we like, all right, Lil Dave, you know what I'm saying? Just holler if you need it. Like, yo, they gonna make me do it to him. Now, if a lot of y'all don't understand what "make me do it to him" mean, he finna try to do something to somebody. Pretty much, that's what it is. He's saying whoever this is bothering him for to make him do it to him for real. Now, Lil Dave, what we do see is that Lil Dave is walking with a gun on his hip. Lil Dave got a real live. If y'all watch my last video, no, I don't think I said it in my last video, but it's a golden gun. Like, if anybody ever seen 007, back in the day, it was a gun called a golden gun. It came out with a game called Golden Gun 007. Lil Dave got a real live 380. It was about like that big. It was a little 380 like that big, but it's sticking up out of his it's sticking out his hip. He ain't got no holster. He got it in his hip. Now we see the back or the butt of the gun It ain't that big. We see it though. So as he walking, I might need my boys. They want to play me like that. Yeah, they want to play. So we don't know what's going on. We don't know. We all been on this street. Lil Dave stay 2 blocks over. We don't know what's going on. So you got so many people out here that's high and drunk. They ain't studying nothing Lil Dave talking about. Me and my partner, we looking like, cause I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. So, but my partner, he kind of on point. He high, but he kind of on point. So he like, he say, "Look, he got a gun." I said, "Yeah." He like, "Man, blood, like, blood, like, what? Man, who Lil Dave was, Now he kind of concerned cause we know Lil Dave ain't there. Lil Dave, he take off walking. He just walking. He walk. He done start cussing. "These F want with me. I'm gonna show these." Now it's children playing up the street. Man, it's parents running out their house on like, "Hey, y'all come on this front porch. Y'all come on the front porch." Like they telling their kids to come up on the porch, get out the street, come in the yard. Like you don't know what he about to do. None of that, cause everybody know around, who to shout out. People be in the hood, you know what I mean, and then the new people that move into the hood don't really know. And then but Lil Dave ain't talking to nobody. He walking towards the school, which is right up the street. He walking up towards that way. Now it's a weekend, so the school not in, and then like that. You just got little kids that's just stay in that area that's just playing. Now, as Lil Dave going up the street, he spot whatever he was cussing at. Excuse me. Whatever he was cussing at, he spot something new to start talking about. He said, all right. Now, I'm going to be real. It wasn't a person. I don't know what he spotted that was to the right, but he turned to the right like he was going to go down the street what a corner store was. Now all us kind of looking at Lil Dave because he loud and he cussing, he talking. Then he said, "All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my homeboys." What homeboy Lil Dave was talking about, we don't know. Cause if he had came back down there with us, we were gonna tell Lil Dave, "Hey, hold up out there, no, who you talking about? What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just give you a spoiler alert. We still ain't found out to this day what the hell Lil Dave was cussing at. We ain't found out what the hell Lil Dave had going on or none of that. So he turned around. Now it's the middle of the day, y'all. The sun ain't even gone down yet. That sun beaming. So we outside, all like we still, you know what I'm saying? We just having our little hood fun. You know what I'm saying? We laughing, we talking, we card playing, little dice game, whatever. You know, we now the crowd getting a little bigger. The Dave come walking back down the street. This is all in like a 10-minute time span from when he went running and then turned around and then came our way. He gets to the school. Finally, when he get on the street of the school, he started yelling and screaming like he was talking to somebody. Like I said, whatever was to the right that pissed him off, he went left. But he on the side of the school and he's saying, "Yeah, y'all let come by this school. Y'all let come by this school. I'm gonna go get my homeboys. I'm gonna go get my homeboys. I'm gonna get my homeboys. And I'll be back. Y'all MFers ain't gonna play me like that." So now we hear this. So I got a bunch of homeboys. They like me. I play too much. I like to have fun. They play too much. Same way. They tell one of my homeboys, auntie was staying in the area. He tell we was over her. He was like auntie. He said auntie, turn the music down. Turn the music down. Lil Dave for the fight somebody. So now everybody's attention and start turning towards Lil Dave, right? Everybody's attention and start turning towards Lil Dave. So I'm like, man, what the hell Lil Dave doing, man? Lil Dave said he was coming back to get his homework, but by the time they get the music down, Lil Dave just turned around and started coming back towards us. They want to mess with me? I got something for them. Dog. I'm for to clear it out. I'm for to air it out. I'm for to air everything out. And I don't care who in the way. I'm for to air everything out. So another street term, which a lot of street people might know, is when they say I air it out or I clear it out or I air this place out or whatever. That mean they for to use they thing to shoot. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gonna start running. That mean they gonna air it out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna clear the air, whatever. Another street term, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I air it out, right? Or I air it out. The day he walking faster now. He walking faster, so he started slowing up to where, like when you come back down the street, we got alleys. You know what I'm saying? So it was an alley to the left. When he came back down the street, he looked in the alleyway. Now we did find out later on that it wasn't nobody up there at the end of the street. Wasn't nobody up there because it was a lady that ran a daycare that stayed in the house like right across the street from the school. She was outside sweeping up porch off. She told us, Lil Dave wasn't screaming at nobody. Lil Dave wasn't even talking to nobody. It wasn't even nobody on the other end. She's like, I looked out my porch on the side of the house. I looked around to the front of the house to see who Lil Dave was screaming at, and there wasn't nobody right there. Lil Dave is so loud to where 3 different blocks heard what Lil Dave was saying. You know, have y'all ever been just talking and all of a sudden it just get quiet and then your voice just go like it projects. And everybody here after it projecting, you know, like you was trying to whisper what you was saying, but your voice so loud the way it projects to where like everybody hear you. That's how Lil Dave was. You see what I'm saying? So now Lil Dave then came back down the street. Y'all, when I tell y'all, the funniest part about this story, the reason why I had to share this story for real, the funniest part about this story is when Lil Dave get back down the street by us, he walked dead up to me and 3 of my homeboys that's right here, and they a witness to this. Lil Dave walked smack up between us and say, yeah, when I come back, y'all, I'm finna go get the rest of the guns. When I come back, we gonna go get them. But he's saying we gonna go get them N-word. We gonna go get them. We finna go get them. We gonna go get them when I come back. I'm finna go. He was like, matter of fact, no, I ain't even go get no more. I ain't even go get no more. I got y'all. I'ma protect y'all. Don't worry about it. We looking at Lil Dave like, Lil Dave, what you talking about? Like, Lil Dave who? So I got a real crazy homeboy. He gonna talk about everything in the world. He gonna talk about you bad. He gonna crack on you. He gonna talk about you bad. He said, hey man, hey Lil Dave, what they do to you, Lil Dave? What? Cause we knowing it can't be nobody. Cause the times that we living in, man, and the area that we living in, if anybody had smoked with Lil Dave, we would have been heard about it. We'd have been seen them. They probably would have came on the street. It just wasn't adding up. So now the music down, everybody listening to the lady. No. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. They'll never do nothing else to y'all. They ain't gonna do nothing to me. They just tried to play me on the other side of the street, on the other block. They tried to play with me. I got y'all. Don't. And he grit. He mean mug. He real mad with it. His face all frowned up. Lil Dave turn around. Lil Dave said, yo, I'll be back. Yo. I'll be back. Lil Dave turn around. When he turn around, he say, I got y'all. He lift his shirt up. He say, I got y'all. I'm going to protect my partners. I'm going to protect my homeboys. Don't worry about it. And when he lift his shirt up, on everything I love, the gun was real. He pulled it up a little bit. When he lifted his shirt up, the gun ain't had no clip in the gun, y'all. And who spotted it? My partner. When he spotted it, he said, blood. The gun ain't got no clip. I said, what? He said, the gun ain't got no clip. Lil Dave was grilling. He was mean muggy. He was grilling, man. I'm telling y'all, he was like this. He was so gangster. He was like, I got y'all. Yo, when I come back, it's going down. All that. Like, he was. So Auntie was on the porch. She was like, Lil Dave, don't hurt him. She egging it on though. She like, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. So Lil Dave turn around. No, Auntie. No, they mess with me and my homeboys over here in our hood. He just going off, y'all. The gun ain't have not damn bullet. Not even one in the chain. The gun ain't have. It might. Oh man, I hope it ain't. But anyway, she was like, the day wasn't arguing with nobody. She was like, the day came in the house and slammed the door, said, but we didn't know what the hell was wrong with him. So we told him quit slamming the door. What was wrong with him? And all he was saying was, I just had to get at somebody about my homeboys. Me and my homeboys don't play that over here. And she was like, we didn't understand what was going on. Lil Dave told us he just shot at somebody and ended up getting at somebody because they was like, oh shit, my elbow. She was like, They was trying to get at y'all. She said, so my boyfriend was getting ready to ride this way, but y'all had already left by the time Lil Dave came to the house. So honestly to tell you, from the time Lil Dave left us, we seen that the gun ain't have no clip in it. The gun didn't even work. And his mama told her that. She like, the gun don't work. Lil Dave done disappeared. And then she said probably later on that night, Lil Dave came in the house and slammed the door. And they got at him and told him like, stop doing it. Like, what's wrong with you? And he said he had just got at somebody for getting at us, and they wasn't gonna come over here playing in our hood like that. So that's a quick little story, man. I had to tell y'all about Lil Dave. It's another story I want to tell y'all about Lil Dave. Lil Dave done did some stuff, man. Lil Dave done did some treacherous thing, man. That's the real true meaning of somebody on the B team. Cause man, when I tell you, Lil Dave put the whole hood in jeopardy one day, y'all. And I'm going to tell that story, man, to y'all one day. I'm going to tell y'all a story. Lil Dave done put the whole hood in jeopardy. We don't even know Lil Dave done did this. We end up finding out Lil Dave done went, he was at one of his cousin's house with his mama and supposed to be girlfriend. Now that was funny too. Ladae supposed to have this girlfriend or whatever, y'all. Ladae made up a whole relationship with somebody that didn't even know that they was even together. Man, Ladae was a character, bro. When I tell you Ladae was funny, man, Ladae will have your ass rolling, man. Cause he ain't like, he was the type of dude, man, that just out of the blue or just do something, man, and you'll be looking like, what the hell going on with Ladae? You know, what wrong with Ladae, bro? So when I tell y'all, man, like that little story was funny to me, man. So I had to share it with y'all to let y'all know, like, the gun didn't even have a clip. The gun didn't have a firing pin. Man, Ladae mama said that gun hadn't worked and she don't know how long. Ladae done pulled the gun up, his shirt up, showing us the gun like he would get ready to go do something. And my partner seen it, he ain't had no clip in it. He said, man, the gun ain't got no clip. The gun ain't got no clip. Blood, the gun ain't got no clip. So now my partner went around telling everybody, they was all laughing and just cracking jokes, man, about the gun ain't got no clip. So y'all ever tell that story to somebody, man, tell them the gun ain't got no clip and let them know, man, hey, shout out to my partner Lil Dave, man, like,